Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. So Olight has sent me some more stuff. Again, I'll mark this paid promotion because they sent me all this stuff for free. I did not buy these. They basically asked me to promote their sale, Fan Day, which is going on starting today through the 23rd. So you might want to go check out that sale, but the products they sent me, they're the ones that are on sale during the sale. One of them you can get for free if you bought from them before. Another one that you can get for free if you haven't bought from them before. I'll put links in the description of all the details of what the Olight representative sent me to explain it, because you know that's between them and you, not me. Again, I have nothing to do with if you purchase these. It doesn't make me any money. Even though I could be an affiliate with them, I just choose not to. I don't make any money if you buy any of these flashlights, so I'm not here to twist your arm to tell you to buy these things or not. That's totally up to you. I'm just going to share the features with you, and I'm a big flashlight junkie, so I like that they're sending them to me and I get to try them out. That's a great thing for me, and then also I get to share what I learn about them with you. That way, if you were kind of on the fence of buying one, you know, you can buy those. And then also they have given a discount code MM10. If you use that, if you do go, you can use that and get yourself 10% off. But today we got the Seeker 4 Pro. We also have the IR2 Pro. Those are both two new items that just were released just now with this sale. Then we've got the Olight Center, which is an IR2, just a newer version of it for people who like to get different flashlights. And then they sent me an exploit tool row as well. I'm just going to show you those, show you their features, show you their brightness levels, show them to you in use, all those things. So I'll put chapters down below if you want to check out each individual one, or if you're just here for one specific one, you can skip to that. But let's go ahead and get into all the products that they sent me. So let's start out with the smallest one they sent me, which is the Center, which is an IR2 Pro. Basically, this is the version that they're releasing on this Fan Day sale. They do that a lot. That's like they previously sent me something very similar to it here, the I1R2. It's basically the same exact kind of flashlight. This was the one for the sale before. This is the one that's out during this sale. And there is a way that you can possibly get this free if you purchase something from them before. Again, I'll put all that information in the description. But ultimately, that's between you and Olight. I'm just going to put what they gave me. And it's just a small keychain light. It takes a rechargeable battery. So you open this up by turning it counterclockwise. It pops open to take a USB-C. They do give you a USB-C cord with it, not the block. But if you tighten it the other direction, this one has two settings. It's got a 5 lumen setting. As you tighten it up, it will come on that low setting there, you can see. And if you keep tightening it, it goes up to the high setting, which is 180 lumens, which is fairly decent for the small light that it is, you know, just to keep in your pocket. Throw it on your keychain just to have it there for when you need a quick light. Might be something you're looking for. I think these normally run about $21.99 or something like that. But again, there's a chance you can get it for free, and it might even be on sale during the sale. I didn't get a sale price for this. If it is on sale, the other two items I have are on sale, and I have those prices that they sent me. But so normally $21.99. I don't know what it is now. You'll have to go to the website and check that out. But let me go ahead and show it to you in the dark here. So here it is on low. That's that 5 lumens right in front of me in the grass. It doesn't light up very much at all. Kick it up to high. It's enough to light your pathway for you to see directly in front of you, but you can't see very far out. So that was the Center. Next up is the IR2 Pro. It is a headlamp with hand wave control, a triple task headlamp. It has 1500 max lumens, and this is actually on sale right now. I think the normal price is $90. It's on sale for $72 during the sale in particular. So again, it's got several different features on it. It's your normal headlamp. The battery is back in here. It is charged by USB-C as well, and they do give you that cable to go with it. But it also has a pivoting head here that will let you go to about that much degrees. It's probably a little bit past 45. I think the directions actually might have even said 40 degrees. So you can get up to 40 degrees off from being flat on your head. It also has many different modes. You can triple click the button and get into SOS mode. It will basically do SOS for you, as you can see there. And then if I turn that off, and then just hit the button and it turns itself back off. And then you can go down the same thing as you do with every Olight. I can turn it on just by clicking the button, and then I can press and hold it and cycle through the features. So the lowest one is 300 lumens. If I press and hold it, the next setting is 700 lumens. Press and hold it, it gets up to 1500 lumens on that highest setting right there. So let me go ahead and show that to you in the dark here. So here's the headlamp on low. Then if I hold it down, we'll go to medium, hold it down again, go to high, lights up a decent amount. And then I also just noticed if I double press it from here, I get a red light. So you also get a low, medium, and high of a red light. So you get the regular light, the SOS light, and then also a red light. You can double click back out and get back out from that. So again, there's the highest. So you can see the light output on it wasn't too bad. Another thing that I like about it is it does remember your last setting. So if I turn it on here, I'm on the lowest setting. I've only got the one light on. And then if I press and hold it and get it to a brighter setting, I can also now turn it off, turn it back on, and it stays on that setting that it was on when I turned it off. I do like that feature on really any light that I have, especially whenever you got some headlamp that only has like a 100 and then it goes to 1000, and then sometimes you turn them on, it starts out at that 100 every single time. I really don't like that because normally I always just use it at the same setting whenever I'm using it. So that's a good feature for me. I do understand where sometimes you might want it to start at 100 every time, but I personally just don't like it that way. I like it to be like this. So again, this one works the same way as any of their other flashlights in that you turn it on and then you press and hold that button and cycle through those light features. But I can also stick it on its lowest setting there, put it here. It has a little sensor here that works with your hand gestures to where I can take, you can't even see that light there, I can wave my hand up and it makes it brighter, wave my hand up again, it makes it even brighter until you get to the brightest setting with all the lights on, and then you can just wave your hand back and forth and go from max to low just like that. So that's pretty nice, you know, that you don't even have to reach up and press a button. Maybe you need to go lower and you can just sit there and go back and forth from really the highest point to the lowest point, turning it on and off. I think that that's a pretty nice feature. I've seen that in a few other headlamps. This is the first one that I've had that's actually had it on it. So I think I really do like that. You let me know in the comments below if that's something you think would be useful, or if you've got some other brand that does it, go ahead and let us know that as well. But that's the IR2 Pro. Now let's go ahead and get into the last light that they sent me, which is the Seeker 4 Pro. So the last flashlight that they sent me, and this one's also on sale, and I believe it's a new item from Olight, is the Seeker 4 Pro. It's a powerful flashlight, it says, with a multifunctional holster, 4600 max lumens, 260 throw meters. It's a pretty big flashlight, you know, in comparison. If I take this out of the holster and then compare this with the Mini Seeker or the Seeker 4 Pro Mini that they sent me the last time, you can see it's quite a bit bigger. It's even bigger than the Baton 3 Pro, in case maybe you've got one of those and you're just wanting a size comparison. You can see that it's thicker and also, yeah, you know, longer as well. It's 5 1/4 inches long from here to here, and then this is 1 3/8 inches wide as far as the diameter of this up here as well. So it's a pretty substantial size flashlight. Also does come with a holster that is the charging device as well. So you can take this, put it in the holster, plug in your USB-C, and basically this holster acts like one of those magnetic chargers. You can maybe hopefully get down in there and see that circle. Very much the same as one of these. If you get one of these with your flashlights, you can also charge it with one of these if you want to, if you've already got these, but you do not get one of these cables with this flashlight. You only get a USB-C cable that plugs into here, but with it being able to be charged that way, that also means that it's magnetic, but it's a heavy flashlight. Like all the other ones, I can take and just stick on these signs and they hold. This one's pretty heavy. It's going to need to be on something pretty substantial metal that in order for that to hold and to hold up, or maybe in this position or something like that, because it's a pretty heavy flashlight. So, but it is magnetic on this end, so in some cases you'll be able to stick it on metal. I'll go ahead and just put up here the information on this one because this one has the most settings. So again, at turbo you can get 4600, 1200, and 600 lumens, and then high you can get 1200, 600, and 300 lumens, and then it also has a 5, a 50, and another 300, and all the run times and things like that. That's just easier for me to give you that than to sit there and try to explain it all. But this one works the same as every other Olight flashlight, but it's also got some additional ways, just the same as that headlamp did, as far as turning it on and off. You have a button here that you press to turn it on and off the same way, like I can take and press and turn it on, press and turn it off. And as I turn it on, you can see it also gives, it's going to be pretty hard because the green is not very visible, but maybe you can see that over there. The green lights on this side, that's showing you how much charge you have, how much battery life you have. And then as I scroll on this side with it on, I don't know if you can pick that up or not. There's 2 bars now, 3 bars, 4 bars. That's changing the brightness. So you can also change the brightness on this light just by scrolling that knob. You can sit there and turn it left and right and adjust the brightness, but you can still also press the button and cycle through them the same way as you can on any other Olight. But I do like this feature as well, because sometimes you just want to turn it on and then sit there and spin your thumb around and spin it back down. And then I just feel like you're maybe even getting some in-between lighting. I don't know, maybe you're not. It just feels like you are. But that's just another way to do it. So it's got the push button that's still the same way. Also has this new spinning feature to adjust the lighting that way. So let me go ahead and show it to you in the dark. So here's the I3E Pro. First bar, basically you can see in front of your face. I hold it and go to medium. I can see out just a little bit more. Hold and go to high. I can see the entire hay bales. I can also see my woods. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but let me double click and go to turbo mode. Now I can easily see the woods. I mean, this is pretty bright, lighting up my entire field, and it doesn't show up on camera quite as much as what it's showing up in real life, but this is pretty bright. I mean, I can see quite a bit all the way around me, so quite a big difference in this one and the other one. So that's supposed to be 4,600 lumens. So that's the I3E Pro. Again, it's a pretty big flashlight, lots of lumens, 4,600 lumens. Does come with this holster. Maybe you like to carry yours in a holster or put that in your tool bag just on the side. If you don't have pockets to fit a flashlight, but you've got a D-ring, you could slide this over top of it and then give yourself an extra space to store a flashlight. But I think that it's a pretty nice flashlight. Again, you get into $100, it better be a nice flashlight in my opinion, but it might be just the thing you're looking for. So that's the features, and that's what it does. Then the last thing they sent me is the Olight Exploit, which is basically a tool roll. If that's something that you use, this is not something I typically would use. You open it up, you got 3 different sections. These are a little bit smaller pockets than these 2, and then this one is a Velcroed section that you can take on and off, and it has a zipper closure, so whatever you put in here should stay in there. It measures 28 by 15, and again, it has that many rolls. It folds up like this. Also, you can run this Velcro through those D-rings and snap it in, or you can run these little loops here through this, bring it back around and snap it together like that, and that kind of holds it in place as well. Again, I don't know that I'll use this for its intended purpose. It might hang on the back of my truck seat at some point in time just to hold some things. It may hang up here in the garage. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it because, again, I'm not a tool roll person. It's not something I normally use, so I don't even know how I would use this, but maybe it's something you guys use all the time, or maybe just the thing you've been looking for. I think it runs $50. Again, I don't even know if that's reasonable, not reasonable for a tool roll, but you would know if it's something that you use. But just letting you know that it's available. It's something that they sent me, so I'm just showing it to you, just to show you the measurements, the features of it, in case it's something that you are looking for. So yeah, guys, that's the products that Olight sent me this time. Seem like some pretty good flashlights. Gonna get good use out of some of these, I think. But as usual, again, only you know if any of these products will work for you. Let us know in the comments below which one of these, if you could pick one, which is the one that you think would be most useful to you. Let's see it down in the comments, how that pans out, kind of a poll. But again, I'll put all the information, the website, the information they gave me about if you can get something free or not, what they exactly said, how to go about doing that. I'll put that in the description, but again, that's between you and them. I know nothing about it, but I hope what I showed you today was useful in helping you make a decision on if any of these are right for you. That's the intent behind this, but I hope it was useful. You guys stay safe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video.